Hello, this is Michele Knight. This is the Astrological Overview for February 2013. I love February because it has such a positive energy, and this February is no different. It gives us opportunities to grow and to expand and evolve our very soul. Now, February kicks off with a grand air trine. We have the Sun in Aquarius, trine Moon in Libra, trine Jupiter in Gemini. That is a very, very beautiful trine indeed. We have the opportunity to express ourselves with more balance, to not be afraid to take a new direction, but by being able to balance it up, by being able to be objective about things to make transformation and change, and most importantly, taking advantage of that Aquarius energy to be visionaries, to see the future, to create the future that we want, to understand why we are here in our soul path right in this moment, and to really see the future. That's one of the main things. If you stand still in February, particularly on the 1st, and just visualize not only where you want to be in the future, but where you want the world to be, that will throw out a very positive meme and virus. We then have on the 1st a Yod with Jupiter in Gemini, sextile Uranus in Aries, both quincunx, if that's the right way to say it, Saturn in Scorpio. We are delving into the mysteries of life and we're learning to be more spontaneous. We are also looking at some of the ills in the world and making a commitment to ourselves and to each other to try and transform things. Now, this may be a subtle thing. You might suddenly be watching the telly and one of those charity adverts come on and you feel compelled to go and do something for charity. Or it might be something bigger. You might be helping to protest some of the injustices in the world. But in a way, if a lot of people come together and do that, it's like the 100th monkey. Together, we can make positive transformation. And this month is throwing out so many seeds for that. We then have Venus entering Aquarius. We're able to look at our relationships more objectively. We're able to allow ourselves to be a free spirit in our relationship and allow the other person to be a free spirit while still coming together and also appreciating each other's visions of the future. Fabulous. Then we have Mars, the planet of action and the real battery charge of what's going on for the flavor of this month. And it's lovely Pisces, which is all about us being intuitive, having empathy, feeling each other. Now, I'm not a fatalistic astrologer. I like to think that we can use what's going on with the planets and take the best of that influence. I mean, there's a shadow side to all of this stuff. I want to look at this and what can we take from the flavor of the heavens and what message, positive message are they giving us to help us take control of our destiny and come into our power to help each other and ourselves. Now, Mercury enters Pisces, so we have the opportunity to communicate with empathy, to communicate with compassion, to communicate with our intuition. And then we have Mercury, Mars, Neptune, and Chiron all conjunct in Pisces. It's a time for us to evolve our heart, to spread that love, to understand the power of our words, which are like spells, to think about what we say and how to say it with kindness. I've got a very good feeling about this February. I think as we're in 2013, all of this stuff is supercharged and super powerful. And we have the superpower of kindness and compassion. Finally, we have a new moon in Aquarius. The new moon is entering a new cycle. And in a way, it's almost like we are entering into being a new opportunity to be non-judgmental and visionary. It's a start of something. It's the start of our personal freedom. On the new moon, make a wish. Sit and think for a moment who you want to be and where you want to be, and know that it is done. Know that you are creating it in that moment, and that every moment of this month and the moment you are watching this now is a moment of potential for us to all change and evolve together. Finally, on the 18th, the Sun enters Pisces, and we are all glowing and feeling, if we choose to, that Piscean energy. Obviously, there are other sides to Pisces. There is debauchery. There is a sense of losing touch with reality. And I think it's very important, anybody on their path at the moment, who is evolving, not to lose ourselves and not to lose our way, and to keep our feet firmly on the ground while we manifest empathy and compassion on the earth. Have a staggeringly fabulous February, full of love, full of compassion and full of empathy for yourself most of all, and others. It's also obviously the Chinese New Year, and it's the year of the snake. We can shed the old and become reborn the new. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon.